Oke guys, kita masuki ke game yang pertama, match ketiga ya, antara Homebois melawan dari Nip Flash. Ayo, oke lah. Singapura lawan Malai guys ya. Set GPL langsung flicker loh. Udil masih pakai Sapphire guys ya. Ini Hades kocak, dia pakai Fanny guys.
Coming in for a fight 3v2 right now, or make it 4. Trying to actually stir away. Kerjasamayakalitv moving back. Mal will be contesting, but somehow just trying to tease a little bit. I think for the fact that Homebois, they are always over-aggressive. And this is what we always talk about, how HB is always overextending. And that was the reason why they lost on MSC. The fact that they could have actually won it on the second match point, but ended up they were overextending with a lot some more. And then the fact that they got the first priority by E3.
Yeah, but here comes langsung mati.
Yeah, you spoke a lot about Homebois being aggressive, but I guess this is the best way, or rather the most comfortable way that they play with. And this is good, right? Because Udil as a Xavier is going to be able to outpush, or rather wave clear faster than Kerjasamayakalit's Valentina. So we're going to see a lot more aggressive rotation coming from Homebois. You know, they have the Tigro to set up with the implosion and the charge. So I think this is where Homebois want to play to the strength of their draft. They want to be aggressive, they want to constantly go for pickoffs and try to make life difficult for MIP Flash. And like you said, overly aggressive may be a bad thing, but they can keep it under control. This could be
pertama guys ya.
Find their winning formula.
Agree, definitely. Turtle is already up for the grabs. It seems that Yachi will be the one to try to tease, and it seems that NIP Flash will be responding as well.
Yeah, but bot lane, another skirmish coming up. I would have thought that the Harif could have done it better, but I think, you know, Jared comes Fanny once again, Hades, and unfortunately, Homebois, they were not primed for the take, but Daytona's welcome coming on the Hayabusa.
Adam,
will be able to actually get it done.
jedok.
Adamir will be shut down immediately.
Jedok guys ya.
More place to go right on the mid lane.
Yeah, Kerjasamayakalitv is just so hard to lock down, right? He's got a double dash coming off the Valentina, but now Homebois is getting a little bit more control.
Oh, okay, almost managed to be stolen, but unfortunately it's not going to be the case right this instant. Mal backing off at the moment.
Mal meledak.
Oh, it's going to be Kerjasamayakalitv.
Kena sembur guys ya.
Yeah, a little bit of a misplay there, I would say, for Homebois. I would say they overstayed, but you know, that's the thing. When you're going up against a Fanny, you know, you can't be too sure that the battle is just over just yet. And I think for the Hayabusa, well, this is just a little bit of a setback, but NIP Flash now starting to come back into the game. I think the real worry that I have for NIP Flash was that if Homebois press the advantage too much in the early stages of the game, it could snowball out of control. But if NIP Flash can keep up this, you know, anti-momentum breaker sort of a game that they've going for itself, and that Zhask can come online, I think I will have a pretty good game because he hasn't been harassed too much just yet.
Agree. Definitely. So far right now, yes, it does seem that NIP Flash has the advantage on their side. They're looking on this, the game-wise, they are the one on the beneficial definition of
Hunter Strike udah diamankan oleh Ema ya.
Fights win, but somehow I think that Homebois still have what it takes to defend on their side, and the fact that Aris still struggling to actually fight off with Zhask, had to back off first of all, and NIP Flash.
Yeah, looks like they want to have a little bit of a skirmish here. They've got the implosion, so the question is when will they use it? They might first comes out, oh, Fanny goes right into the fight. Head is not nearly getting
Hades kocak gelo.
Out the chrono dash will get the job done. Owl just gonna be getting out of our fight. I think overall a pretty good fight for NIP Flash.
Interesting. We were talking about how the draft was looking so secure for the side of Homebois, but NIP Flash responding so well and just getting things done very early on. Turret number 1 has already been taken down, almost finishing to the closure of the side. Udil comes in to actually back things up, but it's just almost close enough to actually being taken out, and if Zhask comes through with it, it's going to be a good win for the side of NIP Flash. But Turtle, right this instant, it's going to be a fight.
Yeah, they don't welcome.
Tapi emalnya nggak ada guys, sama aja dong. Sama aja dong, emalnya nggak ada, lo kontes bang. Malah lo yang rugi bang, Net.
Oh, this is good. This is a side of NFP Flash that we did not see on the first series. They were playing so slow. They were trying to play it so safe to a point that it was giving too much to the side of Team Liquid. But now, once they meet up with Homebois, it's as if their confidence, their builds was just so superbly amazing. And look at their item builds so far right now. It seems that NIP Flash even has the better benefits on the side.
Yeah, you see the Zhask already picking up that glowing
Miss.
wand. So this is the first spike. He's already going to be able to complete that genius one pretty soon. So that's where the second spike starts to hit. But NIP Flash here, interestingly enough, they're punishing Homebois. You spoke about that. You spoke about the risk of Homebois overextending and being overly aggressive. And now we're starting to see signs of NIP Flash punishing them just for that very aggressive playstyle.
Agree, definitely. I mean, like we talk about how they overstayed on their own lane and the fact that they wanted to actually go in for a fight, but they were hesitant. That's the thing. You want to go for the fight, but then you are actually questioning, wondering, and that's giving a lot of the advantage to the side of NIP Flash that they don't question. They want to go in, they go for a fight straight away. And it seems that 2 turrets already down and NIP Flash is literally in the lead.
Yeah, it's a good thing for Hades as well. He's just going to split push the side lanes. It's already 3-0 and 4. Pretty much every single fight that NIP Flash are in, Hades has been involved.
Yes.
And on top of that, they have this 4-1 rotation going on, which makes Owl just feel slightly more protected. It's always nice to have like that. It's like, go ahead, Owl, farm. You know, we'll protect you. And all he has to do is just push down the tower. So I think NIP Flash has got a good system going on for them. The question is, can Homebois break it?
All right, there's it. It's going to be actually a start of a scrimmage probably right at the mid. Somebody comes through.
Diuntal guys. Nah.
Pushing in straight. It's going to be a fight.
JPL.
Yeah, they always welcome once again coming out. This time, Ilmil will get the kill onto JPL. No Ruby for 20 seconds. Adamir going in for the slash. Will it be enough? Tries to get out. Will be able to do so. Cortesius is lingering around. I think at this point, NIP Flash, all they have to do is just delay the turtle while Owl takes the top lane.
Agree. Definitely.
Adamir.
Dia langsung mati guys. They managed to clear out another one of the turrets and they're trying to actually go in for the third turtle right this instant. Homebois is right at the distance at the moment right now. Hades gets the information.
Ada.
Takes down.
Nice banget, bos.
Yeah, Nets goes down immediately, and I think that's not all. Owl just manages to pop his ulti at the last second. JPL coming in, trying to protect the Zhask. Repositions right on the A3. Daytona's welcome still down. And this is where Cortesi picks up that kill. Free turtle, or maybe just not. The ulti.
Itu dia, Dil. Itu dia loh.
He will settle for Owl, but Cortesi once again escaping death.
But that's just going to be a trade-off 1 to 3. Despite the fact that NIP Flash has already stolen 3 lives on the side of Team Homebois, is still not enough. But it was a good ulti coming in from Odil's side, at least to give it back to the team of Homebois.
Yeah, it's damage control at this point. I think NIP Flash, they're just slightly ahead. They feel a little bit more comfortable with the fight. You saw even without, even with JPL, out of the picture, they still feel comfortable to go right in. That's why Adamir restarted the second field of the fight. But that burst damage coming from Xavier, it is still something that NIP Flash have to be very wary about.
Alright, coming in for a try for the Lord. Udil tries the LT to get information on the mid lane. Somehow they're just gonna actually slow things down just a little bit. And I'm liking the pacing that's coming from the side of Homebois. The overextension was not in their favor, and now they're trying to slow things down.
Yeah, and NIP Flash is just, they're more than happy to let Homebois sit back because that gives Hades just more space to farm. And Homebois, they're struggling with this Fanny because, first of all, in a 4v5 situation, yeah, they might win, but the side lanes are just constantly getting pushed out. Now, we're going to see Owl join up the rest of the team. They're going to be starting this lot damage, but with the new patch, it's a lot more punishing to take those hits coming in. Emil, playing flashy stuff. It's a high boost cell, what else do we expect?
True, that's definitely true. And they're coming in. Skirmish coming out already. Mal
JPL
straight to the side of JPL.
Langsung mati guys.
Mal will be the one to actually get the hit instead.
Yeah, final slash already committed by JPL right there. So looks like NIP Flash do manage to reset the Lord fight. Given that Nets is low on the HP, he's gonna go back to heal up. That will give a pocket of time, but here comes the rest of Homebois. Yatri is looking for the fight. He has the Daytona Welcome on standby. Udio going to be trying to spot out any members of NIP Flash within the bush, but there's just no one there.
Nope, no one there. And I like the fact that Hades was just on the right time to just spot it out to make sure that the team of Homebois is on their feet. If they want to go in for a fight, Hades is just around the corner and he's just waiting for the right time to move straight to Homebois, and they gotta be aware of it. And Udil try to do a little bit of ulti again right on the mid lane, giving a little bit of damage to Al, but it's not going to be anything as Hades again is just lavishly just buffing up, and this is not going to be good for the side of Homebois.
Yeah, this feels like such a much slower pace to the rest of the games that we saw on Stream C so far, right? Both NIP Flash and Homebois being very, very cautious of one another. On one hand, yeah, you know, both teams have really good team fight potentials in the draft, but on the other, I don't see like a full-on commitment in terms of clashes for both sides.
Agree. And I feel like Tigreal, when we talk about how he could actually be a good CC on the side of Homebois, we haven't seen that yet because every single time Hades is able to actually shut down Mal, not giving him any chance to back things up, and that's gonna be the critical point for the team of Homebois. If they don't have much of defense on their side, it's gonna be easy for Homebois to be tackle from the side of team NIP Flash.
Yeah, I can see Valentina, right? Katizi's just waiting for the Tigreal show up, so she can use the IMU to steal the implosion. But meanwhile, well, JPL just, you know, doing his duty as a tank.
Ini Fanny juga kalau Lord cuma di dancing doang guys ya.
Surprises that Homebois have up their
Jarang
sleeves,
guys,
but
kontes
hey,
itu
like I
jarang
said, you know,
guys ya.
this game is really slow at this point.
Soalnya nunggu pada mati semua guys.
Getting stunned out. Here comes Valentina. Daytona's welcome already used. Is that the target you really want? There was just hanging on by Ruby, barely being able to survive. Benny still around the corner, and here comes the steel cables coming up from Hades. Gets the kill onto Nets. Harif out of picture. Mel goes down as well. And unfortunately for JPL, they get out. Emil is the only survivor.
Triple kill guys ya, buset.
Looking so good as they're poised to take out the Enhanced Lord.
Started out really good for the side of Homebois, but every single player just crumbled one after another. I mean, that was just sad, just to the point that we thought it was going to be on a favor, and Lord's already open for the side of NIP Flash. This is going to give a little bit more boost up for the side of
Hayabusa juga gak berani guys.
Because it seems that most of the tourists is already down. This is even giving more leads for the team.
Yeah, and I gotta speak about once again, that Zhask, that damage, the moment he picks up the Holy Crystal and he pops the
ngeri kali guys kabelnya ya.
You can see the burst damage starting to come up, because initially I was like, hey, Homebois looks really good for the fight, right? You catch two people within Xavier's trap, and then suddenly NIP Flash, when Hades comes in and Owl pops the dominated descent, suddenly the tables are turned, and once again, Final Slash still available on the board, dominated descent, once again using the All Out, the charge comes in, as well as implosion, that one more combo, more than enough for Homebois to pick up a double kill on this Harif. Adam and JPL going down.
Looking good, Nets finally breaks through for the side of Homebois, and now they're trying to do even more. Somehow.
Oh, dominance descent. Backline, Yatri has to be careful. Hades nearly gets caught up by charge just right there, but gets out in the nick of time. And it looks like, well, and I flash. Oh, Hades sneaky there. Unfortunately for Xavier, will not pick up that kill, but Homebois, they put on the defense, and well, that's damage control. Once again, they'll be able to clear up the Lord.
Oh, looking nice right distance in Homebois, despite the fact that having struggled on the early games. Mid games, they're doing well so far, but still, they gotta actually push through because it's still for the side of NIP Flash to have the better upper hand. There's so much of defense has already been shut down, and this is something that Homebois have to step up and cover most of the tracks.
Yeah, NIP Flash there. I think they were hoping that they could make use better of a lot. That's why they had a bit of aggression down in the mid lane. But Homebois, they put up a good defense, right? You know, we spoke with Udo and Xavier, and on top of it all, you know, it's just so hard to catch Emil. He's so patient. And I can see why Yatri is constantly using Dayton's welcome and Arlor. You want to stop it. Once again, JPL in the front line, and Ruby comes in, Final Slash, putting Mel and Yatri out of position, but they don't mind. They're just here to cloud lane down. Oh, the charge comes in, doesn't really go through. Adamir, the return the fight comes in, looks like Winter Crown will be popped, but the Terrified, the spear, as well as Dominus set, more than enough to kill Yatri despite the flicker being burnt. And NIP Flash, they must be feeling confident to take this tier 2 in the mid lane.
Oh, that was a very, very sad motion to the side of Homeboys. I mean, year 3 caught in that guard to a point that he wasn't able to actually move around. Homeboys was not able to actually defend it wisely. And now, moving forward, they're actually going to push through right on the mid at the moment as Hades clearing out most of it. And we do see most of the advantage coming in from the side of NIP, with a lot already stepping it up for the team of NIP Flash.
Yeah, NIP Flash, you know, like we said, both teams, they're playing very cautiously this game, but NIP Flash is like, they're slowly crippling over past the finish line. They're just slowly nicking away all these turrets, especially with the Lord's help. But speaking of Lord, here comes the next Lord spawn in the 15th, over the 16th minute. Another question is, will things go the same way? Will we see another Ditto's welcome on the
panas selasnya.
But it's a low cooldown at this point, so no worries.
Interesting. 50% to 50%. Defense-wise, definitely in both sides is actually quite balanced. But again, most of the aggression coming out from the side of NIP Flash has been successful, and this is something coming to the side of Homeboys. Can they actually reciprocate more of their defense-wise? And here again, always been tagged all by himself.
Dulu Y3-nya langsung mati guys ya.
NIP Flash to just punish him for those mistakes.
And now Mel coming in the back line, they do manage to find out this Zhask out. JPL goes down as well. Katiz is going to be the next one. Nets, they're picking up a double kill. But Hades trying to make something work out. He's trying to go onto the Harif. He managed to get him out. ML, does he have it? The ulti comes up, but Fanny too mobile. On the other hand, what is Adamir doing there?
Buset.
He's caught. He's caught. Oh, close enough. But Emal coming in
Tapi
through.
Immortal
He doesn't want to
pecah.
actually
Ulu mati.
comes through with the ulti.
Mau dia ganti Winter Rose Gold tetep aja guys.
Small victory for the side of
Tetep
Homeboys,
aja
but
guys
it
ya.
matters the most. But Hades come through, and he's actually going to go in for a fight with Emal. Oh, half lifeline has already been depleted.
That's the issue now. Hades only at half energy. Does he have what it takes to be the Victory King? Urdio trapping him in the corner. Mel committing onto the implosion. He tries to go in, but this is zoned out too far away. Emil doesn't get the shadow in time, and Hades will get off scot-free. That being said, Homeboys, they will be pretty happy that they managed to get the Lord.
Yep. This is actually a reset coming in from the side of Homeboys. Loving it. Great style, despite they had to trade off year 3. But I think a better composition coming in from the side of Homeboys during that fight. And it was the trade that was needed for the team of Homeboys to shut down NIP Flash in their own tracks.
Yeah, interesting build though. Look at Fanny. She picked up the Antichirus just to have a little bit more sustainability. I think, you know, she recognizes the damage coming with the Hayabusa, so it's just all about being able to soak up that damage. All she needs is kind of like a, you know, the Blade of Haptis. Hades here, being able to survive. Get out, get
kelas banget Emal guys.
That's not what you want when there's an enhanced lot onto the bot lane. It will continue to charge down. NIP Flash, they are in a lot of trouble.
That was superbly amazing. Taking down Hades immediately opens up the opportunity for the team of Homeboys. They're coming in for a fight. There you go. Fight comes through as they are pushing in. Year 3, turrets has been done. And it seems that 4v4 situation. Amal just going to clear out the turrets as well as the minions. Homeboys slowing things down.
Going down in the mid lane. Ulti commented by Nets right there, but it looks like NIP Flash holding up a way of his own. And implosion comes in. Implosion catches 2 of them. JPL comes out. Now dropping low, but he has to he comes right in.
JPL. Hades kocak. Emal mati. Immortal pecah. Winter Crown. Rose Gold. Buset. Allah mati guys.
No, he can't. Hades will get the kill just right there. And NIP Flash against all odds.
Gila sih guys ya. Hampir bisa end bro, tapi ya gimana? Nafsu membunuhmu guys ya.
A win-win situation. They did manage to actually get all the turrets been taken down, especially the fact that they were really slow on the start of the game. But at the same process, they traded their life for that fact.
Yeah, just look at this, right? It started out with a good catch.
Buset, implosionnya bagus sih guys, kombonya pun mantap cuy. Tapi netsnya jauh, mau gimana lagi? Gak bisa lah. Nets maju pun tetap salah guys, mereka maksa coy. Gak boleh ya guys itu ya, salah guys. Gak boleh ditiru. Nah, Hades kocak. Hades kocak guys. Winter Crown. Jibel mati.
They didn't manage to win it all. It's going to be Homebois who had the better defense on themselves.
Ya,
reset lagi ya guys ya, reset lagi guys. Mumpung ada Lord menang orang sih langsung gasin sih guys harusnya guys Homebois. Hati-hati ada awal. Harusnya di zoning sih guys. Nah. Apa itu tadi? Oh my lord, udilnya pun mati guys. Hades kocak ngeri kali. Diuntal coy. Langsung beli immortal, buset. Winter Crown kah? Winter Crown, buset. Rose gold Ben. Masih aman? Enggak lah. Enggak mungkin aman lah guys, buset. Udah kayak gitu aman kocak udah guys. Enggak mungkin lah.
Yeah, a little bit of a wasted opportunity for NIP Flash to clean up right there. There were just so many super minions pushing into the base that Kerjasamayakalitv had to go back to defend. So I think Homebois
kenapa feeling gue ini lebih ke arah Nip Flash guys ya. Sumpah dah.
It's a 4v2. Are they looking to close the game out here? Would it be too risky? And it looks like Kerjasamayakalitv, Dominus Descent still available. They're just going to use the Nightmaric Spawn to push down the turret. I think they're more than happy with that. They're just going to back right off.
Yeah, just a small wins for them to decide that actually at least brings back the game into their side, and they still have it. They still have it. And Homebois so far building up a really good defense, and Lord is coming up as we see it right this instant. They are gonna actually go in for the tease. Kerjasamayakalitv just waiting for the right time.
Yeah, Mel here.
Implosion ke arah GPL guys. Walah, apa gak jadi bumerang? Mati sih tapi malnya. Ya sami mawon dong. Wah, ada kocak. Mati guys. Awalnya mati. Buset. Kurji mati ya guys. Celok. Ada mirnya gelo. Wipe out bro. Kelas udilnya dan kawan-kawan bro. GG. Set dah. Recall dulu gak tuh ya. Recall dulu guys. Oke lah ya, kita lanjut ke game yang kedua coy. Terlalu ngeri coy ini coy. Kelas deal ya. Udil mode botak makin ngeri guys. Kita lanjut ke game yang selanjutnya ya. Game kedua ya. Bye bye.